I'm turning this on now because I feel like drawing slash not really making artwork because I'm too tired. I've had the virus, but I'm definitely feeling better and have some more energy right now. So for me, doodling is drawing, is thinking, it's talking on the phone, it's just kind of like when you're on the train looking out the window and just thoughts come and go in your mind. Kind of has that same effect on me. You can solve a lot of problems, and it's no pressure at all. So I just came in my little makeshift studio, and I have this drawing that, you know, probably to some people looks like a doodle. It's a little something I've been working on. And when I find like kind of old sketches or drawings that I don't really like, nothing really big happening there, a lot of concentric lines, I'll just start drawing on it. Just start adding things in a mindless way. It's good if you can call a friend, or even better, a relative who you really owe a phone call and they like to talk a lot. And while you're talking to them, with no disrespect, you can just start drawing and call it doodling, whatever, just kind of off the cuff, you know, whatever kind of marks you like to make. It would be interesting if you knew what your go-to doodle was, right? So I like to look at people, see what they do on the side of their books when they're taking notes at school. A lot of people do it on their computer now, so hopefully doodling is not going to be a thing of the past, but there's a lot less pencil and paper while people are in their everyday lives, which I think is pretty sad. Like, I think everyone should have like a little notebook, and if you're in school, get a couple ring notebooks, and just the feel of the pencil and the paper. So, you know, I like to do concentric lines, but then sometimes I'm in like a flower phase. Drawing or doodle. Drawing or doodle. Seriously, don't even think about naming it or judging it. Kind of like going for a jog. You're just doing something so physical that you really should just stop thinking too hard about other things other than what you're doing, and, you know, not getting hit by a car. I'm not a big meditator, although I have done it, but I wish I would do it more. It's a way to just not think about anything. See what comes out and then play with it. It's like all this stuff is in your head and in your hand, and you know, you've seen a lot of things over the years, and maybe those other things will occur to you. You think, oh, spirals. Haven't done spirals in a while, like a slinky kind of a shape, but those kind of enter space in a fun and funny way. It again is an organic, like round shape. There's like the straight line and the curved line. It's really interesting to go around and look at things that are straight and that are curved. and what that all means. Still going over this drawing, doodling on it. So here's a picture of this great governor of ours, New York Times. I had a red pencil during that phone call. No, I think I just love black Sharpies. I thought I had one over here. It's such a little space that everything starts getting covered up by other things. But, well, anyway, I'm gonna use this pen. I love just a regular kind of a pen. Bic pen, I used to love just packages of Bic pens. I think Cuomo's just doing a great job, so no insult to him, but he just happens to be here, and I love adding to faces. He's just gonna have a little bit of a relaxing, some kind of a smoke here. You might have missed some of that. I was talking about the great Andrew Cuomo, our governor during this disaster. Added a bit of hair with the pen, some really big glasses, and a cigarette, of course, the classic smoke. Nothing is more fun than drawing, adding a cigarette and some smoke. Remember, it's all going to go in the recycling at the end, so just do whatever you want. I always end up with some geometric patterns and shapes. I have a bunch of pencils here. Got this going on. I think a little black in there because the ink is so nice in the photo. Let's see. Some red and black for the cigarette. The wheels. Do some flowers, make these into some flowers. Hope you guys are drawing. Hope you're doodling along with me. Sharpener. I have a couple electric sharpeners, but they're at my studio. And the straight edge. Where's that? Here's a really old ruler that I've abused a bit. My grandfather had some furniture stores called Victor's. We still have some weird old stuff. Complete Home Furnishings, 4 great stores. One of them was in downtown Buffalo on Genesee and Pearl Street. But if you use a straight edge, it just changes everything. You get these perfectly straight lines that don't really look human because people don't draw lines really like that. So it just completely changes your doodle. One more up here. I like everything. Just lines up. There we go. So that's looking good. Add some flowers down here. And when my dad used to write letters to me, he was a great letter writer, he always signed them. Darn, not that one. He always signed them with stars. And I found years later I was doing those stars all over, and it took me a while to remember that that was a thing in my life that I loved. Like a line of stars like that. I've done a lot of paintings with those in there. It's a universal thing, but personal. You don't have to know that about the stars and the letters. See those nice stars, all connected. Getting excellent here. Hope this was good. Let me know. I didn't really give a little tour around the space. I just started doing a doodle. And here's the final product. Here, I'll turn this around. Not the tech savviest person. Okay, love you guys. Hope you're doing okay in your houses. Doodle Demo 1. Over and out.